As you read by the title, I'm doing a thing. And that thing just so happens to be an animated series. I'll get into the details very soon, so you can skip ahead if you'd like. I'm an aspiring creator who wants to make their own animated series here on YouTube. In the past, I've tried to make a little ARG myself that gained little to no traction, but it did have a few people who were willing to stay and listen. To those people, if you're watching, I can't thank you enough for supporting me, even when I was just a little channel. You helped cultivate my confidence in posting online and sharing my projects, and most of this wouldn't have been done without you. And I greatly appreciate you watching my earlier videos when I was first getting started on YouTube. Thank you for everything. Now, for the details regarding my project, this series is a 3D animated show I plan to have hosted here on YouTube. This series combines different mediums in animation together like 2D, live action, motion capture and practical effects in its scenes to create adrenaline pumping action or surreal terror. For now, I'll be keeping the story a bit vague when explaining it, as I really want whoever watches it to have little to no context on what's going on, rather learning what happened to the world through the environment and dialogue between characters. And because the story runs much deeper than I can fit into a brief video like this, I will give you a line of dialogue from a radio host to give you a brief idea.
New Orleans. I believe it's time to recount what brought us here in the first place, our history, our legends, and where it has led us to now. Years ago, society had long since recovered from its catastrophic collapse. Small communities were made from the corpses of what was once order and civility. The government tried to take back control many times, but they were weak, easily overpowered, and so the people overthrew the totalitarian rule. Many communities who did such a thing were destroyed, but a select few of them prospered thanks to their rulers. Dallas had Reuben, Nevada, Hanson, Tennessee, Primus, the winter towns of Yellowknife had Zephaniah, and here in New Orleans, we have Lyra Conager and her overlords to thank for our survival. They rebuilt this forsaken city from its shaken, frail legs and birthed a new beginning for us all. Now, we relive the glory days of buying meat from the butcher shop and returning home for our family for breakfast. Go to cafes with the wife, play on the parks of our children, and stay warm in our homes as the gentle rain falls from the sky and onto the windows, safe from the creatures outside of the walls. All of this couldn't be possible without them. Notable figures like Lord helped cultivate this paradise and defend us from home. New Orleans, dare I say, we are living better than the days of old. Dare I say, we are prospering. Dare I say, we will be okay. And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. I sincerely appreciate your patronage, and I hope I brought you a nice evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully, and I hope to see you soon. Good night, New Orleans. This is your radio host, signing off.
The story I made was inspired by things such as Murder Drones, the Spider-Verse movies, The Last of Us, The Walking Dead, and Hotline Miami. All are great pieces of media, and I strongly suggest you try out if you haven't already. The script so far has gone through 6 so far, if I'm reading this correctly. Yeah, 6 iterations. And I believe I finally finished it. Though it would be nice to get some criticism from anyone with writing experience, or just want to stop by and give some standard feedback in general. I really want to make this project the best it can be, and it would be nice to have the community have a hand in creating it. I've gotten around to making fully modeled and textured 3D assets for this series, and you can see that in my previous post. You can check it out in the description if you're interested. Also, I've gotten to the point of the project where I finally get to make casting calls for my main characters. I've had so many ideas on who I would like to play who, but most of it is wishful thinking at this very moment, as casting costs money and I'm a broke college student, so it's not going to be that easy. But I do believe it's good to have a brief vision on who you would like to play who. I think I had an idea to have Coach's voice actor voice one of my characters at some point, but I don't think casting a Hollywood actor would be so easy to obtain. As of recording this, I am working on this alone. The story, the assets, the texturing, the audio, the story, basically everything. So I don't really expect this to be released anytime soon, but that just means there's more time for improvement and also fun, because at this very moment, I'm having tons of fun making this. Refining the story, making the assets, environmental storytelling, writing the characters, literally everything I am enjoying. And I hope to see all of that enjoyment pay off as soon as it's released. If you want to see anything else related to this project, please tune in to any future videos that I create, and I will be starting a live stream where I'll be documenting the process of making this entire series in the style of live streams such as Honeycast, where they document animation and just screw around just for the fun of it. Either way, that's all I have to say for now. I hope this video has informed you of my upcoming project, and I hope you'll be there to see it. I also hope to see your feedback and opinions in the comments of any of my future videos so that you can be a part of this series too. Have a nice day.
Scared the fuck out of me.